Hello, I am Eloise and this is my channel. Do you like my new hairband? Yes, I'm a unicorn. Oh, I can't get over how cute this is. So this morning I went over to Lakeside and I decided to go to Primark and buy a lot of Primark things, so stay tuned for the Primark haul. And the £20 Primark makeup challenge, so stay tuned for both of those videos. But I also nipped into Superdrug. Now, I said to myself I wasn't going to buy these products, but then it happened, so. And that is the supersized version of the Conceal&Define Concealer by Makeup Revolution and the Conceal&Define Foundation by Makeup Revolution. And yeah, I just wanted to sort of see how they work on my skin. I've got normal combination skin, slightly oily T-zone, so I'm very excited to see how these products are going to work on my skin. I'm prone to a lot of creasing underneath my eyes, laugh line, forehead and frown lines. Now with Makeup Revolution concealers and foundations, I look at them online because I'm lazy and I never go to the shops, and I always find it very, very difficult to find my shade. I found out I'm actually a C5 in the concealer, so way off the first time because I went for a C1 and a C2. And the foundations from Makeup Revolution I find so difficult to colour match as well. I've tried the stick foundation and the drop foundation. Both times I've got my colour completely wrong, so I'm glad that I've actually been able to go into the shop to try this out. So when I got the stick foundation I went for F3 because I'm usually a 3 in foundations, such as Urban Decay and EX1, etc, etc, and that was literally ghostly on me. And then when I tried the drop foundation I was like, okay, let's go for a couple of shades up, and I went for F6 and that was still so ghostly on me, and I was like, oh my god, give me a break. So like I said, I was so happy that I could try out the shade in the shop, and it turns out I have got a little bit of a tan right now. Turns out I'm an F8. Hopefully, I mean I did test it on the back of my hand, hopefully it translates on my face. It is claiming to be a full coverage foundation, offering lightweight yet buildable coverage in 24 skin true shades, which I think is amazing for a drugstore brand. This versatile foundation is designed to suit every skin type and tone, so it's claiming to be great for normal, oily, dry combination skin. It dries down to a long-lasting demi-matte finish, which is my preferred finish. I hate matte finishes, so this could be a good one for me. And it won't settle into fine lines or cling to dry patches. Okay, that's a big claim. I'm very expressive as a person, so that's why I get a lot of creasing. Swipe on and blend out to ramp up the coverage for a real skin finish that diffuses blemishes. I've got a couple today, so that'll be good to try out. And uneven skin tone. I have a lot of redness in my skin, so this is going to be perfect to try out on my skin type. And it's interesting to know that it's only actually got 23 millilitres of product. Most foundations have 30 ml, so that's interesting. And also you probably want to know the price. It is £9. And I was looking in the shops today, and I was just going to get the small version of the Conceal&Define because I wasn't a huge fan of it the first time, but I thought I'll give it the benefit of the doubt and blame it on my poor colour matching. So I was going to go for the small size, but then I saw how much product was in the small size of the concealer, and it was only 4 grams, which I thought, 4 grams for £4. And the big one was £7 and you get 13 grams. So for 3 times the product and less than double the price, I thought I may as well get the big one. And if I don't like it, then I can use it to carve my brows out like I did with the last one. So it's not all bad, and I, like most people, found that the smaller size ran out super quickly. I have properly prepped my skin as per usual. I love this headband because it literally gets all of my hair out of my face, which is bonus. I fear it's going to get a lot of makeup on it though, but never mind. So on one side of my face I'm going to use a sponge, and on the other side I'm going to use a brush. I typically use a brush to put on liquid foundations, but seeing as it's got a wand, it's going to go straight onto my skin anyway. I don't know how I feel about this massive doe foot applicator. Look how frigging huge it is. Can you see that? This is absolutely enormous. I've never had a foundation that's got a doe foot applicator on the end before. I don't know how I feel about it. Not very hygienic, but then again, you use the wand of a concealer, but that's only underneath your eyes. Like on your skin, you've got blemishes and stuff like that. I don't know how sanitary that is, but we're gonna give it a go anyway. So yeah, I think I finally found the right shade for me. Apparently you don't need a lot of this product. And I'm just going to blend that out with my Urban Decay Optical Blurring Brush, which is my absolute favourite. That's got a really nice coverage actually. I'll be interested to know how it dries down. Let's put a little bit more on the chin and on that little blemish there. That's a really good match actually. So right now I'm a 5.0 in Naked Skin and All Nighter by Urban Decay, so that is just a reference point. So yeah, F8 is what I'm wearing right now. Well, for me it's very full coverage because I tend to go for more of a medium, light medium coverage these days. So that's actually really, really nice, and I like how it's applied with a brush. So that is it on half of my face, and so far I'm really, really liking it. It hasn't got a super dewy finish, so this could be a really nice night foundation for me. So I'm just gonna do the same amount. I think I did about 2 dips, and let's blend that out with my Real Techniques sponge. That's nice as well, but I do feel like it does take away a little bit of the coverage. But that's to be expected with a sponge. I usually like to apply with a brush, and then just to take away any excess product that's sat on top of the skin, I'll go over with the sponge just to soak it up. But that's applied really, really nicely with the sponge. Just do a bit on the forehead. I feel like £9 is pretty pricey for a 23ml product from a very affordable makeup brand. However, I will say, this is frosted glass, so that's probably where the price has been bumped up. But yeah, really liking that. So now I'm going to take my Conceal and Define concealer in the shade C5. I think this applies too much product for me. I think that's why it creases so much underneath my eyes, because lately I've been having to use less product to ensure that it doesn't sit too much underneath my eyes. I think that's what the issue is here. The doe foot applicator is just far too big. That shade is perfect for me, and it's definitely super full. Okay, already it's creasing a little bit in my forehead, but I haven't set it down yet. So I'm going to go and do that now. I'm going to go set all those areas that are a little bit of a concern to me, and then I will be right back. So it's been around 3 hours, and I feel like nothing has changed. There's a tiny bit of creasing in my forehead and around my mouth, but like I said, that's to be expected. The under eyes, no more creasy than normal, so I'm really happy with that. I'm actually so impressed with this foundation. Yes, it's only 23ml, but come on, it's £9, and for this amount of coverage and longevity, yes, I've only worn it for 3 hours, but I can tell in the first hour with the foundation whether it's going to last and work for me. And the fact that it's been 3 hours and pretty much nothing has changed is a really good sign. So yeah, that's literally all I've got to say to you about the foundation. I'm really impressed. I think this is going to be my new night out foundation. I wouldn't wear it in the day because it's too full coverage for me. I prefer more of a light to medium coverage for the day. But yeah, I'm really happy with the foundation and how it's looking on my skin and how it's worn on my skin. I'm seriously impressed with Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define foundation, as well as the Conceal and Define concealer. So winner winner! If you enjoyed this review video from me, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment down below, tell me your thoughts on the foundation, if you've tried it yourself, how it's worn on your skin, whether you've got oily skin, dry skin, normal combination. Let me know how it's worked for you, and make sure you subscribe and all that jazz. I'm Eloise, this is my channel, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.